If you're one of those people who doesn't believe in overtraining, then you're an idiot. And if you meet somebody who doesn't believe in overtraining, then you just need to run from them because obviously they don't know what they're talking about. So, what exactly is overtraining? Because it is kind of hard to define. You don't become overtrained just by doing one workout too much or working out one muscle group too much. It usually is a collection of issues. So, we're going to talk about the various things that lead to overtraining. So, one of the first real signs of a problem with overtraining is your lack of performance. So, this is one reason why I really believe in logging your workouts, because you know what you've been doing. And if you find during your workouts that your weights are not increasing, then this is a sign that, hey, my performance is down, maybe something's wrong. Another thing could be that, let's say you're doing a bench and 225 is easy, and then next week you come back to it and it's not so easy, and the week after that it's getting worse. So that is another aspect of lack of performance. Another thing to consider is you're not making any size gains. Or let's say you've been trying to lose weight and you're working out hard and you're just feeling burned out and you're not losing any weight. So that's another indication of, lack of performance. That's why it's really important to log your workouts and, track your progress. Write down your measurements, your weight. That way you know what's going on with your body. Another sign to look for is chronic injuries. I have an example of this. For a while, I was really having bad elbow epicondylitis. Then it seemed to migrate to the other elbow, and now I'm having an issue with my clavicle. So I call these nomadic pains. Pains just rotate around the body, just one thing after another. But if you're finding that you're getting tendonitis frequently, or something is just not recovering the way it should, then this is also a classic sign of overtraining, that you're constantly feeling bad, or you have an injury that's just not healing, or you're constantly getting new injuries. Sleep is also an indicator of overtraining. You could find that you are just chronically fatigued. Your nervous system, your central nervous system is just burnt out. No matter how long you sleep, you just feel tired. Your workouts are lackluster. So, believe it or not, on the opposite end of the spectrum, you can also have issues with insomnia. Your central nervous system is just lit up and it is not letting you sleep. Believe it or not, boy, how many times am I going to have to say that in this episode? In my workout journals, if I didn't get a very good night's sleep, I record that in my journal. So I know, 1 week to the next, if I had a workout that was kind of lackluster, and I see the note saying I didn't sleep well or I missed a meal. Important cues to follow. The fourth major aspect of overtraining is recovery. You are just not recovering. Like I said before, your joints just never seem to get better, constantly feel fatigued, and you're just not giving yourself enough time for your body to heal or recover. You should make the time for active recovery. Skip a day at the gym, go bike riding instead, or go for a hike. Do something, go outside, let your central nervous system get a reset. Now, I'm going to give you some tips on what you can do if you think you might have overtraining symptoms. First off, it is okay to back off. It really is. You can lighten the weight, do more reps, or do more time under tension. If your body is rebelling against constant heavy work, give your body a break, man. It is okay to back off for 2 weeks. Just do lighter work. Another issue with recovery is you just need to feed your body more. Your protein level might be really low, or perhaps you need some more carbs or fats. If you just can't recover, Nutrition is a key factor with that. So take a good look at what are you eating? Have you been eating like crap? Or have you been, really bad about not getting enough protein? Or, you've gone keto crazy and you're just not giving your body enough carbs and your brain is just not functioning great. So nutrition can be a big key when it comes to recovery issues. So, referring to giving your body a break, I'm, I'm 58 years old. Right now, I can only work out 4 days a week. That is much as my body can handle, and I recognize that. I push as hard as I possibly can, but 4 days is the limit of what I can do. You can take a vacation from the gym. The gym won't disappear if you're not there. It might miss you, but let your nervous system and your body have a break. It is okay to take a vacation. One thing you need to keep in mind is, your mentality about this. This is also another sign of overtraining. Are you getting bored with what you're doing? Even though you might be mixing it up, are you just feeling ugh when it comes to being at the gym? Is going to the gym just not fun? This is a classic sign that your nervous system is shot and you need a break. Go do something with friends, do something with your family, take a vacation, get some sunshine. You're not going to lose all your gains, I promise. Uh, your body has muscle memory, and if you're gone a week or two, I promise you're not going to lose massive amounts of muscle. Physiologically, it just doesn't work that way. So if you have been enjoying this content, I would sincerely appreciate it if you would hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. And you can also follow me on Instagram at Masters Muscle. If mental motivation is also an issue, that you're getting bored or you're not making progress, another aspect to look at is, do I have goals? Am I working toward something? If you're a competitor, you're always working toward the next show. But if you're just working out for fun, then I would also suggest that you create goals for yourself. And that can make your workouts more motivating, more challenging. Let's say you want to work your way up to a 315 bench, or you finally want those, 20-inch arms, whatever it is. Pick something. Maybe you're a basketball player, you enjoy working out, and you want a better vertical leap. Work on those things. Record them and create your goals. And that can help motivate you to be back in the gym. So pretty much all of us follow fitness professionals on social media, and hopefully you're following me. One thing that you need to bear in mind, especially when it comes to pro bodybuilders, that this is their job. And what you are seeing on social media is only the best of them. Remember that these people have teams of people behind them, helping them with their food, their nutrition, their supplements, massage therapy. They help these people out. So you do not have the same type of advantage that they do. And especially if they are IFBB pros, they are using gear. They can recover better than you can. Which brings up a side note, for you guys out there, and this can also happen to women too, once you get around 50 and older, you really need to have your testosterone checked. And if you find that your energy level's low, you're getting more depressed, you're losing your hair, things aren't working in the bedroom the way you want, then you might want to consider having your testosterone levels checked. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with being on testosterone replacement therapy. You will feel a lot better, and that'll help in the home and that'll help in the gym. So back on topic with the social media influencers, I can't do what Chris Bumstead or Nick Walker or Hadi Chopin does. A, I'm not a genetic freak. B, I don't have teams of people behind me. It's just me and a couple other helpful people that help me do and prepare for competition. So give yourself a break. Don't expect that you can do what you see on social media. So I'm going to finish up with a real world example. Moi. My last show was October 9th, 2021. And I gave myself a couple days break after that. Dorian Yates, who's my off-season coach, man, we just went balls to the walls, man. And I have been pushing really, really hard for over a year now, because today, well, no, it hasn't been quite a year, because today is October 6th. I have been pushing hard for almost a year. And I can tell that my body is really suffering physically and mentally. Part of it is the really low carbohydrates, but just the wear and tear on my body. And I'll be 59 on November 7th. And my body is so ready for a break. So I got 23 days until my next show. I want to take a break from working out for a minimum of a week, just to let everything calm down, and I'm going to enjoy my food. I'm going to eat so many things. It's going to be like a Dr. Seuss book. How many fun things can I eat? What can I eat today? I'm going to enjoy that and let my body rest and recover. I can come back fresh with a good attitude for my next off season. You know, the older you get, the harder it is to grow. Every year it gets harder and harder to put on size. I have to give my body all the advantages and breaks that I can to encourage that growth. And when it comes to nutrition, supplementation really helps with your recovery. Old School Labs make some great products like Vintage Bliss, which helps you become more focused. I use Vintage Brawn, their protein powder. I really like the dark chocolate. So give their products a try. They have a lot of really great stuff. And if you use my code MASTERSMUSCLE, you'll get 15% off.